Recording.
Hi, this is Zach with musclesandveggies.com, and I've had plantar fasciitis for the last 11 months, actually going on 12 months. So basically I wanted to take an opportunity to share with you guys exactly what has been the breakthrough in my recovery and started the healing process. So I'm going to give you my 3 ways that I dealt with plantar fasciitis. The first way, and this is going to sound radical, is fasting. So fasting actually has this process called autophagy. And autophagy is where in our body we have essential fatty acids and we have essential amino acids. And when we fast, obviously we get our essential fatty acids from our adipose tissue or our fat. We get our essential amino acids from this process called autophagy. So we break down old cells, old damaged cells or inflammation, and we make new cells out of them. So in this particular case, water fasting for me for 3 days helped pull the damaged cells out of my feet, out of my joints, out of my hands. A lot of things improved in this 3-day water fast. So initially the pain got worse. Around day 2 it was the worst actually through the fast. And then the pain started to subside around day 3. I ended the fast at the end of day 3, and during that week I saw a 90% improvement in my feet with the pain that I've been dealing with for the last 9 months before that. So I wanted to go over the tools that I use for my mobility routine and plantar fascia release. So the little peanut is a great tool to get in deep crevices and really open up some tissue. Learned this from Kelly Starrett at Mobility Wad. Awesome videos over at Mobility Wad. Check him out. The other one is a simple foam roller, or if in my case a foam roller wasn't dense enough, so I went with a Schedule 3 PVC pipe from Lowe's. They're about $3. Super easy. You wrap them in duct tape. They work great. So the first thing I do in my routine, and I do this twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. And so the first thing I do is I loosen up my back. The second thing I do is I go straight into a hip roll, so I get into the front side of my hip and the back side of my hip. All right. After that, I do that for about a minute. Then I go into a minute of working my hamstrings. Okay. Finish that. I go into working on my calves. So I'm slowly loosening everything down the chain. Now I'm working on my calves. So I'm rolling my with that. Now here's the kicker, is that IT band syndrome I talked about pulled on the outside of my knee. My calves were tight and pulling on my feet. So I want to get this outside calf because I already know I have difficulties on the lateral sides of my legs. So take the peanut, okay? And we're going to work that outside portion of the calf really deep. Get in there and get all those knots out. And I learned this again from the Mobility Wad at Kelly Starrett. Check him out. You want to take strokes starting at the top of your foot and let your foot bend around that peanut. Okay? What we're going to do is slowly work down the foot. So you're going to scoot up about a ½ inch each time. So I hope this gives you guys an insight into my mobility routine. I do this about 5 or 10 minutes in the morning and about 10 or 15 minutes at night before bed. Okay, so I'm going to take you guys through my strength exercises. This is the 3rd portion of my routine that helped alleviate my plantar fasciitis. So you just get a small lip, and what you want to do is roll up a towel that will elevate your toes. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up nice and slow, get to the top part of that extension calf raise. Now you're going to do a very slow negative. Let your heels drop all the way to the floor. Come back up, okay? Nice big extension. Drop down. We're going to do 3 sets of 15 on these exercises, okay? 3 sets of 15. I'm going to include a study that was in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine that actually used this exercise. So on the strength routine is also barefoot walking. This is totally counterintuitive to what they tell you. They want you to have orthotics. They want you to have all these soft shoes. So what I found was using my Vibram 5 fingers and walking barefoot in the grass helped also strengthen my feet. It strengthened my toes. It strengthened all these muscles that we have. If you know, think about your toes being crammed in a shoe, you can't get this full spread as you walk. That's how we're naturally supposed to walk, is with our toes spread, not with our toes and foot jammed in the shoe all the time. The Vibrams help with that. They help with toe separation, which will help strengthen your feet. Walk first only in the grass for short distances, slowly build up over time to where you can actually like kind of walk, jog combo. This will help strengthen your feet even more, and this is one of the things I've found that helped me the most in this transition period. So there you have it, folks, the water fasting, the mobility routine twice a day, and then the strengthening exercises plus the barefoot running shoes. These are the three things that I found finally after 7 months of no relief. You know, finally in the last 2 months I've gotten so much relief. I'm back to running. Things are just so much better. So if you learned something from this video, hit the like button below. If you want to learn more with Muscles and Veggies and with me, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching, and more soon to come.